Scorpio, welcome back to the channel. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for popping in and checking me out. I greatly appreciate it. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading, not a one-on-one. Friendly reminder to take what resonates, leave behind what does not. Be sure to check your other placements. If nothing resonates whatsoever, leave it behind because the message is not for you at this time. So, with that said, if it resonates and or if you simply enjoy it, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. That way you are notified of future content. Helps me, helps you. I love being here with you guys. It's so awesome to all share this soul journey, getting off our higher path, doing what we're supposed to do with our life purpose. I'm sorry, there's been a little bit of a delay on my end for posting my videos. Excuses. Let us go ahead and begin. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Can't wait to see what's going on for Scorpio. Let us begin. We have the Page of Wisdom in the upright position for the overall energy of this reading. We have Knight of Charisma in the current situation. We have the Queen of Charisma in the reverse position. This is for your challenges. This is opportunities or obstacles. We have the Tower card in the foundation of the question, foundation of the situation, what we should be focusing on. We have the Lovers in the reverse position as the past card here. We have Justice in the upright position for possibilities involved or what we might be hoping for. That's a new one. Queen of Intelligence in the near future in the upright position. Four of Intelligence for you and the energy you're bringing to this reading. The Devil in the reverse position. Wow, this is a lot of major arcana. The Devil in the reverse position for external or environmental influence. That could also be your subconscious. The Hermit. Wow. Okay. The Hermit in the upright position. Hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings. That's your advice card. And we have the Three of Strength as our potential outcome. I am very excited for this reading, Scorpio. This is awesome. Okay. Going to go ahead and start with that Page of Wisdom that actually just popped up in the Libra reading as well in the past, but it was in the reverse position. So embarking on a new path sparked by your curiosity and creativity. So we are on a new journey. How exciting, right? This is sparked by your creativity, your curiosity, your excitement. You're feeling good. You're adventurous here. Got a little bit of an exciting energy. We have the Knight of Charisma as the current situation. The Knight of Charisma is in the upright position. The Knight of Charisma is finding a way to enjoy routine, take responsibility for our own success, and let go of expectations. Good work speaks for itself. When it says letting go of expectations, just so that we can be clear and on the same page, letting go of expectations is not lowering standards. It's not lowering or, removing boundaries. None of that. Lowering expectations is we set, in our physical forms here, we set unrealistic expectations a lot. And when we do that and things don't work exactly how we want them to or what we perceive them to want to happen, right? We get defeated and we take it out on ourselves. So that is letting go of those expectations. Letting go of, just because it doesn't happen exactly the way you want it, exactly how you want it, when you want it, doesn't mean that it's not happening. Okay, we have the Queen of Charisma in the reverse position. So far we have two Charisma cards in a row. Very interesting. The Queen of Charisma is in the reverse position. That's your challenges card, so opportunities or obstacles. The Queen of Charisma speaks on creating a nurturing space for yourself and others to achieve greatness and maintaining a work-life balance. So since it's in the reverse position, we are struggling with maintaining that work-life balance, that quality of life. Perhaps we put work a little too much ahead of ourselves or too much onto ourselves. We put it before ourselves and others. We're not meeting our needs. So you do need to create a nurturing space for yourself and others so that you can achieve that greatness. So we need to overcome that obstacle so that we can have better things, okay? We have that tower, the tower moment. Everyone loves a tower. It's always scary when you see it in the reading because the tower is all about upheaval, chaos, change, and ending. The tower is on an unstable foundation, right? And that is what causes it to collapse. The Tower for the D&D deck, okay, so it does have a little bit, not a lot of a different meaning. The Tower is the collapse of beliefs and material structures that we hold dear. It is the non-resistance where we can find peace and wisdom, okay? So when you have a Tower moment, it shakes everything up, right? And it can hurt, it can be painful. There's going to be a lot of growing pains. Oh my goodness, so sorry. It's going to have a lot of growing pains, things like that. But I really hope my video is not going to skip. That'll stink. Okay, sorry. They're usually, almost always, very important. They're very, very important. They're, sorry, distracted. They're very important. They cause us to grow. They cause us to move forward. Okay? You know what? Give me 1 second. So sorry about that. Okay, so for the Tower moments, they're usually painful, but they're usually important. Not sure if I already said that, but because they force us to change, to better ourselves, to look at a situation and move forward from it, okay? So even though they can be painful, they are pretty much detrimental in our lives. They're very important. So with that said, number 16, this is the foundation of our situation. This is the foundation of your question, and this is what you should be focusing on, okay? Destruction, chaos, upheaval, and consequences. Get ready for a shakeup because the Tower is alerting you about a storm on the horizon. Some drastic changes coming, and it won't be pretty. Death, bankruptcy, job loss, a breakup, injury, and the like follow this card, and there's nothing you can do about it except embrace the chaos. Let the world you know crash and burn so that you can build a newer, more stable one. This sudden change is hard, painful, and all-consuming, but as with any form of destruction, rebirth will follow. Okay? So, I'm going to say this kind of goes hand in hand, Scorpio. Your next card is the Lovers, which is a Gemini energy. The Lovers is in the reverse position. It is card number 6. The Lovers is all about finding harmony in relating with yourself and others while honoring your values. Okay, that is the D&D's description of it. Uncertainty, disharmony, misalignment, and temptation. Okay, and this is your past position. The Lovers may indicate disharmony. Something may be off in a relationship with a loved one. Perhaps the communication is strained, or maybe you and your crush don't share the same values. The Lovers reverse may also indicate that you're not in harmony with yourself, that you and your partner are being pulled apart by outside influences, or that you're uncertain about the partnership. So there could be a third-party situation. That might be why you're on the path here. It's not a love reading, so I'm not going to dive too much into it, but it could very well be why you also have this Tower moment here. Something is setting into the works or already has that you have to come out of. Clarify that Lovers card for me, please. Yeah, Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups, and a Page of Pentacles. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So this is clarifying your past here, Scorpio. We have the Ten of Swords, which is a brutal card. It's a betrayal, it's an attack, it's finality, loss, and pain. Okay? It is in the upright position. If you haven't noticed by now, many of the sword cards have negative or harsh messages, and the Ten of Swords is no exception. Traditionally depicted as a dead man with 10 swords stuck in his back, this card hints at betrayal, backstabbing, and painful endings. Essentially, you've hit rock bottom. Whether your relationship has ended abruptly or you've suddenly been laid off, your previous situation has ended, and it may just feel like your world is crumbling around you. Typically, this ending involves a form of betrayal, infidelity, for example, or some other action perpetrated by others close to you. While mourning both the end of the status quo and perhaps the end of a relationship with the one who betrayed you, the only way to go now is up. Surrender to the situation and know that you'll eventually come out of the flames having been reforged by the fire, okay? We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse position. Knights, and then you were actually followed up by a page as well. The Knight of Cups, knights or pages, sorry, before I go into that, are usually messengers. The Knight of Cups is usually all about love, creativity, and imagination. He's in the reverse position at this time. So unrealistic expectations, a moodiness, and an overactive imagination. The Knight of Cups is a negative omen. Often this card indicates that your dream project or good news will turn out poorly. For example, promises will be revoked or deals will fall through, or that the project or events won't live up to expectations. When reversed, the Knight can signal that your dreams and emotions are getting away with you, perhaps making you too depressed or overwrought to bring projects to fruition. Okay. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So a little bit, this one is an upright. This is a little bit of a more like, hey, okay, yeah, so we have a painful ending here. We have the Lovers in the reverse. We have the Ten of Swords. So most likely a partnership, a friendship, possibly relatives, or love, some sort of situation here. You could also be in a twin flame situation. But coming in with this kind of negative energy about us, we have an actual Page of Pentacles coming here as well. So diligence, financial opportunity, and skill development. So upright is a type of messenger. So be prepared to get some news related to work or money. The Page is a planner. They're a patient, hard worker who's planning for the long game. They're determined to develop their skills to one day execute their vision, and they encourage you to do the same. There's no rush. Take your time building your foundation. Only fools rush in. So, of course, we are doing that. We have that tower moment that's collapsing our foundation. We have the heartbreak here, and we are moving forward, and we're going to put in the hard work, the investment into bettering our foundations. Okay? Following that is the Justice card, card number 11. That is in the upright position. That is for your possibilities involved or what you might be hoping for. Justice speaks on shattering old beliefs. Let me grab it. So your capacity to create a new reality through shattering old limiting beliefs, okay? Justice, truth, equity, fairness, and objectivity. You've been called to face your actions, and it is justice that will judge you. If you've acted with fairness and honesty, then you should have no fear. If, however, you've acted dishonestly and selfishly, the appropriate consequences will be levied. Perhaps you're considering the merit of a particular course of action or the pros and cons of a decision. If so, this card recommends you be like justice and remove emotions from the situation in order to make a fair choice. Okay, so don't act out of anger or resentment or bitterness. Don't do something foolish. Think level-headedly, okay? And that is actually a Libra energy as well, if I have not already said that. Let's go ahead and keep going with your reading. So Scorpio, in the near future, you have the Queen of Intelligence. The Queen of Intelligence is all about the necessity to clearly communicate what you desire from a space of loving kindness. Okay, so that's a beautiful energy. You are going to clearly communicate what you desire. So you could be manifesting. You could be manifesting what you want. You could be just communicating your needs, the bare minimum of what needs to be met, having honest conversations, even if they're hard. But you're coming from a place of loving kindness. So you're not going to be heavy-handed or harsh or bitter or acting with haste. You are going to think logically and lovingly, okay? Please clarify the Queen of Intelligence for our near future. Thank you so much. Ooh, lots of cards, lots of cards. Okay, let's see. We have the Sun in the reverse position, which is all about kind of struggling to see... Oh, I'm really excited. Okay, I'm sorry. Struggling to see the the silver lining, but there is an optimism. You just kind of have to stay grounded with that optimism because you might be setting unrealistic expectations. So make sure you're grounding yourself. You could be very overly optimistic about something or a situation. It could be this lovely heartbreak here, but you're also struggling to see the silver lining, which is probably coming from the Tower moment. You're struggling to see the good that you still have in life, and that's very easy to do when you are depressed or heartbroken or upset. You have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is all about putting in that hard work, committing yourself. And having the payoff, okay? So commitment, hard work, education, and skill development, investment. So again, that Page of Pentacles kind of brought in that skill development, right? And good news about work or financial situation. And then your Eight of Pentacles here is kind of recommitting that. Now, I don't always feel like it is a financial, but since this is a general reading, it could be for you. It's all about hard work, commitment, and determination. You're looking to build a foundation for a better, more fulfilling future by mastering skills and putting the time and effort needed to accomplish your future goals. Whether that's investing in a healthy romantic relationship, managing budgets or projects at work, or investing in self-worth and personal growth, the Eight of Pentacles shows that you're laying the groundwork for success. So yet again, you're laying the groundwork, okay? We have the Five of Swords. We have a Five of Swords in the reverse position. That is baggage, toxicity, and resignation. So when reversed, the Five of Swords can mean three things. Past conflict has left its mark on you and haunts your current relationships and decisions. The level of egoism and negativity has gone so far that it's becoming dangerous and unattainable. You're resigned about the whole situation and long to move on with your life. Whichever meaning best suits you, just know that revenge, egoism, and aggression are poisonous, and it's best to move forward. If possible, take a moment of self-reflection or even therapy to come to terms with the effects of this conflict so you can move on. You then have the Emperor in the upright position. The Emperor in the upright position is reliability, authority, rules and regulations, leadership, and discipline. A true leader, the Emperor uses strategy and authority to create and maintain structure and manage responsibility effectively. The Emperor is skilled at approaching roadblocks in order to achieve goals and maintain order. He is a powerful paternal figure who offers firm direction from a place of experience and expertise. Okay. We then have the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. The Seven of Cups is usually all about having so many choices that you can't decide. It can also be illusions, indecisions, temptations. But so in the reverse position, it's a delusion. It's being overwhelmed. It's over-idolizing. And lack of perspective. So again, it kind of goes hand in hand with your Sun card here. When reversed, the Seven of Cups warns against being so taken away with these many choices that you're overwhelmed with options and your mind runs away with potential outcomes. Be sure to remain grounded and take some deep breaths. Work on making up your mind based on realistic consideration of what could be ahead. Okay, but don't get so swept up in what ifs, because that can cause some issues too. Now, maybe if you're seeing red flags, for instance, that is something that you should be paying attention to. Let me go ahead and actually, before I get too much further on that, there's your Sun in the reverse position, your Eight of Pentacles in the upright, your Five of Swords in the reverse position, your Emperor in the upright, and your Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay. So, sometimes we ignore things because we want something so badly. We ignore red flags, things like that, and we end up picking an option that is not healthy for us because it seems fun, or we think we can change them, or whatever the situation is. But this is definitely saying that you have so many opportunities, you have so many options, you have so many offerings coming in that you're kind of like, whoa, okay, I don't know what to do. So you don't even want to make a decision. You will have to decide. On the plus side here, you have the Four of Wands in the upright position. So your Four of Wands is all about celebration. It's a harmony. It's a unity. Let me grab the actual thing here. So yeah, success, security, celebration, rewards, and joy. Okay, so it heralds achievements on an individual and communal level. Reap the rewards for the groundwork you've laid, whether you've received a well-deserved title change at work or graduated from an educational program. Revel in this momentous milestone. You've done a lot of great work to make it this far, but don't forget the support of people who've helped you along the way. They saw your potential all along. Celebrate this new fantastic normal with them, okay? A lot of the time, the Four of Wands is also like a wedding, right? It's a big celebration. It's a very happy time. So if you are struggling with a love relationship, you could have a reconciliation coming towards you or a new offering coming towards you anyway with that Seven of Cups, which will be something to celebrate with. As said, this is a general reading, so it could be work-related, it could be love-related. I just want you to know all those possibilities are there. So that is our near future. That's our Queen of Intelligence there. Four of Intelligence is your next card. That is you and the energy you're bringing to this reading, Scorpio. So that is taking time to meditate before moving forward while making sure you are not avoiding action. So it's absolutely okay to make sure that you are planning, you are laying down the groundwork, you are thinking about things, but you have to make sure that you don't get so caught up, yet again, being overwhelmed by opportunities or options or the what ifs that you never make a move. make sure that when you put into thought here, that we are taking inspired action as well. Things are not going to just fall on your doorstep. You have to take the actions to acquire, right? Environmental or external influence, you actually have the Devil card. This is Capricorn energy. It is in the reverse position. The Devil in the D&D deck talks about how we deal with our shadow self. This card calls us to cut through lies and see how honest we can be with ourselves. Now, if you are being honest with yourself, please remember, absolutely do your shadow work. Absolutely find the things that you need to fix about yourself that you can improve upon, but do not beat yourself up with this. When you become a little too self-critical or self-loathing, or you have a lot of self-doubt, you are going to manifest that negativity into your life. You will constantly be holding yourself back from your true power. Absolutely fix things that you need to fix. Get rid of codependencies. Okay, so going ahead and gonna continue here. So in the reverse position, the Devil is actually a very positive card because you are releasing those chains. You're releasing yourself from that situation. So it's release, change, and breaking the cycle. Okay. Awesome, especially since you have a Tower here. That's the end of a cycle. It's the destruction of a cycle and a new beginning. So reverse, this card is called to action or a harbinger of change. You're ready to break the cycle of addiction, unhealthy habits, and problematic dependencies and move forward to become a more fulfilled and happier you. Release yourself from those chains. Absolutely. So that is your external, environmental, or your subconscious. Okay. We're going to actually take a step back here. For hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings, you actually got the Hermit card. The Hermit is all about introspection, self-reflection, meditation, doing the shadow work. It is card number 9. It's Virgo energy. This can also be your advice card. It's in the upright. So being a light unto yourself and finding your own way through the darkness, okay? So sorry, guys. Soul searching, solitude, introspection, and wisdom. Okay, this goes hand in hand with that Devil card. It goes hand in hand with that Tower card. It goes hand in hand with the Justice card. It goes hand in hand with your Queen of Intelligence. Okay. The Hermit is removed from society. Their attention is internally focused. Disregarding the distractions of everyday life, the Hermit knows that true knowledge and development begin on the path of self-discovery. In this way, the Hermit invites you to do some introspection. If you are seeking answers, look no further than within. There, you'll see what you're looking for. Okay? Your potential outcome is the 3 of Strength. Okay? The 3 of Strength is expanding your circle of influence and communicating your ideas and making progress. So you are expanding your circle, you are expanding your influence, you are communicating your ideas, and you are making progress. Let's go ahead and clarify here. Any more messages here for Virgo, Sun, and, Virgo. My goodness, Scorpio. I got hung up on the Hermit. I'm so sorry, Scorpio. Please clarify the 3 of Strength for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising. I love that Hermit card. Did I show you guys the Hermit card when I was reading about it? He's very cool. Anyway. Scorpio. Ground myself a little bit. Scorpio. Please clarify for your strength for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you so much. Any others? Thank you. There we go. Okay. The Sun card in the upright now. Perfect. The 10 of Cups in the upright. Perfect. And Justice in the reverse position. So we have a Libra energy here. In the reverse position, that Justice card yet again. Interesting that for the possibilities involved here, or what you might be hoping for, is a justice served, and it is in the upright. And now later on in our potential outcome, we have this beautiful Sun card, which is all about warmth, joy, success, happiness, an inner childlike being. We have the 10 of Cups, which is happily ever after. So we have the 10 of Cups, happily ever after, harmony, love, community, a beautiful card here. And then we actually have the Justice in the reverse position, which is flip-flopped. So now we're dealing with dishonesty and unfairness. I feel like perhaps you're still in a state of being that the justice still was not served. Or perhaps that is why it's in the reverse position, is so that you do feel like now you have received what you deserved. It's interesting that it's there. Or perhaps that's your person. I'm not really sure. We'll have to see everything here. So the Sun... Warmth, joy, success, enthusiasm, and recognition coming out of the inner turmoil of the conflict of the star and the moon. The Sun promises sunny days ahead. You've done the work to process past trauma, stepped into your power, and owned who you truly are. The Sun's rays illuminate your future, clear away confusion, and eradicate anger. With the type of energy, confidence, recognition, and success are natural conclusions. Now all that's left to do is shine bright. Sorry. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Togetherness, love, connection, strong bonds, harmony, and support. Represents your thriving, happy family and notes the complete joy and peace you're experiencing, particularly within your relationships. You're surrounded by loved ones with whom you share a deep bond, and whether related by blood or chosen, they're your family. All of you are at a time in your lives when you truly appreciate and support one another. And these connections will only grow stronger. So whether this card shows up in a romantic reading, a personal reading, or a career-focused one, it usually indicates the same thing. You found the thing that makes your soul sing and completes you. You are home. Okay? Now we're going to jump back to card 11 here for Justice in the Reverse. Justice in the Reverse is, it suggests, I have a sneeze. Oh, so sorry. The reverse card suggests that you know you've done something that isn't morally right, and whether or not you own up to this deed, you must live with this truth. Look beyond your desires, your ego, and your biases in order to get back to truth. Don't let your judgment be overruled by emotion. So yet again, we're making a level-headed choice. We're making a level-headed decision, okay? Perhaps it's a situation with this very happy ending here, with this contentment. Perhaps you have to make a decision for that. Maybe that's kind of what the Justice card is saying, or perhaps it's Justice in the Reverse until you receive the Sun card, and perhaps they just came out, or I moved them in a reverse situation. Or, you know, I'm gonna pull one more time. I'm sorry. It seems odd. Oh, okay. The Knight of Swords just popped out for you, right as I was grabbing the deck. 10 of Swords again. I'm gonna put that one to the side. Clarify Justice in the Reverse. What's going on here? Okay. Okay, so I think I figured it out. Much like other readings in the past, I believe that there is a little bit of a situation here. You perhaps were put up with a decision here. So we do have this wonderful happily ever after here, but then we have the Justice card, correct? So we're clarifying the Justice card now. We have a Knight of Swords. So we have a message coming in, rushing in fact, hasty energy, very straight to the point. This is what we wanted. This is where we're going. And this person's rushing in for you, or the situation is. But this is the person that caused some pain. So we have the Ten of Swords here. Okay? Which goes back to our Lovers card. We had that Ten of Swords before. So I believe this person is coming in with an offering. But you are still unsure of the situation. Now, I'm not sure if these are two separate entities or if this is the same person, and this is why there's a sense of like, well, I don't know if I can trust you. I believe that is what this is saying. This person comes back in with this message. You're like, hey, awesome, but you did this. You betrayed me. But then we actually have the Nine of Cups here, okay, which is a wish fulfillment card. The Nine of Cups is all about contentment and your hope, your wish come true. So taking a step back there, so we have that Ten of Cups and then we have the Nine of Cups. We have satisfaction, contentment, fulfillment, and celebration. Says it's time to celebrate your contentment. You're at a place in your life where you're truly content and you want to revel in that joy. Looking for love, you might just find the right person soon. Looking to progress at work, expect good news and fulfillment. Host a celebration with your loved ones. You deserve it. But you also got the Moon card, which is a Pisces. So perhaps you're dealing with a Pisces. Perhaps you have Pisces placements. But the Moon takes you back to illusion, dreams, fear, anxiety, and instincts. Okay, so that's why I'm kind of feeling like this is a person rushing in towards you that you have a little bit of a doubt or a mistrust with now. If you feel, as said earlier, this could be a twin flame, this especially since you have this Tower moment as well. So sorry, guys, I'm getting all like gunked up now. If you feel there is, how do I want to word this? There's always freedom of will. You always have the choice to either be with your twin flame, your soulmate, whatever, or to walk away from it. Especially when you have put in the hard work of the Eight of Pentacles, you've invested, you're laying groundwork, you got completely destroyed, and you've built yourself back up, and you are doing this. Okay, like you are really focusing on you and putting yourself into a position of, you know what, I'm whole, and I'm working on myself, and I'm growing, and I've done the introspection, and I'm going into myself, and I'm seeking the spiritual. But if this person comes back in towards you, it is absolutely your decision to reconcile or to walk away. It will not be the wrong decision either way. Friendly reminder that twin flames are not abusive. They are not cool. They're not cruel. I do feel like people have moments of wrongdoing, right? Like I think that's human nature because we're usually battling ourselves. A lot of the time the twin flame separation is due to, disliking something in themselves, and that ends up pushing you away, right? So that you can both grow. So I'm not saying that they're going to be angels or like, they're never going to do anything wrong, but they wouldn't be physically abusive. They won't be emotionally abusive. They won't be narcissistic. They're not going to manipulate you in that way. But with that said, I do feel like this person, this situation, whatever is coming towards you, you do have a happily ever after coming, or you do already have it within yourself. But you do feel like there is a mistrust here. You can either communicate this and fix the problem if you realize that they have been doing the work and that is why you guys have met on the same frequency. The Moon card talks about fears and anxieties kind of re-emerging, or they're a little bit of a... maybe you clutch on to the past here, but you also have a wish fulfillment here, which means that there is a success, there is a contentment, there is very good things coming from this. So no matter what you choose, you are going to have that 10 of Cups and you're going to have that 9 of Cups, okay? Just be wary that before you accept this person in, if it is a person of romantic interest, a past person, a past flame, make sure that they're actually doing the work or have done the work so that they meet you on the same frequency so that you guys don't repeat a cycle. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close out with a Spirit of the Animal Oracle for you, Scorpio. You got Peacock. Okay, that is just beautiful. Okay, Vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Okay, and I also think it's very interesting that it is a pair, it is a couple. So I do believe that it is a matched energy coming in towards you. It is something that is in your chart. It is in your destiny. Something is fated here. Perhaps it'll be a karmic relationship. Perhaps it's a twin flame. Perhaps it is a soulmate energy. But there is something coming towards you. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for being here with me today. Remember, if it resonates and or if you simply enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.